Printing. When we hear that word, we think of our printers at our home or office, and we think of printing things like documents or photographs. But whoever said that printing needs to be restricted to just pieces of paper? The reality is, it doesn't. You add another dimension to the mix, and you have a limitless amount of possibilities.
I think just as computers have changed our lives in many ways, so will this technology, and it cannot be ignored.
Cornell professor Hod Lipson sees a future where 3D printers are in every home, and his students share that vision.
So right now you go on Amazon or whatever and you buy something online, right, and it gets shipped to your house. Imagine how cool it would be if you can buy something online and half an hour later it's been printed out next to your computer.
3D printing is more like fabrication, layer by layer, turning a digital image into a physical object.
The way I generally describe it is, everyone knows how a hot glue gun works. It's a similar mechanism. You're pushing something out of a syringe or a nozzle of some kind, but now instead of just doing one layer, you layer it up layer by layer until you have a complete object.
You can print out something awesome looking for your desk, or if you're in a situation where you need surgery, how about a bone? Do you believe that? But why would a family buy a 3D printer for their home?
You know, you've got your TV remote, you lose the battery cover and you're duct taping it and batteries are constantly falling out. It's really annoying. But what if you could just go online, look up the part number of your remote, and then click download battery cover, prints it out right in your home, and you slide it on.
3D printers can replace that rare car part or print out a last-minute Christmas present. And check this out, it can even help out in the kitchen printing food.
You know, this opens up this whole area which we call digital cooking. The idea that you can combine food with software.
You could print out cookies for your entire family and do this amount of work, and you'll get a dozen of these. How cool is that? You might be excited to start printing your favorite meals and pastries, but the technology isn't ready for every home just yet. For starters, 3D printers are expensive, most of them costing thousands of dollars. To fix them, you'll likely need a capable engineer, and things take a long time to print.
The obvious improvements: faster, cheaper, and better, right? So these things will happen as the market grows, as technology improves.
But first, baby steps. As a test, we tried to print out a whistle out of liquid plastic. After about an hour and a half, it finished, but it cracked and wouldn't work. The technology is still being perfected, but Professor Lipson says in about 10 to 15 years, you'll start to see 3D printers everywhere.
You'll definitely have a hard time explaining to your grandchildren how you lived without a 3D fabricator in your home.
At Cornell University, Biunno, WENY-TV News.